Tonight on It's the Law, we're talking about a new child vaccination law in California. It comes from that measles outbreak that infected more than 150 people at Disneyland last year. Our legal analyst, Jay Davis, is here to talk more about those details. Jay, let me set this up a little bit. The law requires children in public schools or daycare to get immunizations against diseases like measles and whooping cough, and parents can no longer say that it's against their religious or personal beliefs. Now, if they do, their kids have to go to either homeschool or some sort of private situation where they're away from the general public. So the first question is this even fair?
Well, it's probably not fair. There's a growing concern with people who are having problems with pharmaceutical companies. We're seeing more and more that pharmaceuticals companies run sort of the Congress and the government, and then there's a lot coming out of that with a lot of different things. So this is one of the things where they're going to have a lot of benefit from that, and the laws benefit them. People who don't agree with that, people who say, you know what, I don't think my child needs this many vaccinations. There are some people who don't believe they need any, but now they've more than doubled the number of vaccinations that they're going to require in California, where a lot of us believe that the government sometimes reacts too strongly to one event and then overcorrects. And that's what a lot of people believe here. So what we're going to have is we're going to have a debate between the families themselves, but they're probably not going to be able to exclude them altogether for school, because that's a constitutional right that's been declared by the Supreme Court in the United States as a whole. So California totally excluding them is not going to work. They're going to have to provide something for parents who do not want to subject their children to those things.
I was going to say, think about how major that would be. Think, if there were, say, 20,000 people who, either because of religious beliefs or personal beliefs, they didn't want to vaccinate their kids, and now they have to either put their kids in homeschool or move.
Right.
So is that the case? Do you think?
I don't believe that's going to hold up. I believe that the U.S. government, the federal mandate that all kids have the access to school, I don't believe that they're going to be required. They can't require them, or they don't believe that they can require them. Otherwise, that's what they would have done already. But I don't believe that they're going to be able to require them to have those vaccinations. And if they're not, they're going to have to find some way that the state pays for the school for those children.
All right, Jay, thanks so much. And as always, we want to hear your legal questions. You can email us at itsthelaw@41NBC.com. We'll do our best to answer it during our It's the Law segment right here on the news at 6. When we come back, we'll get another look at tonight's forecast with Chris and also some sports. Stick around.